Hi, I'm Peter J. Ray. Welcome to Adventures in History. Today's topic is Dearest Mother and Dad. Love Ruth, John, Mark, Pamela, and Patricia. Ruth Smallshaw Ray's Letters to Her Parents, 1959, Part 117. 602 Huntmere Drive, Bay Village, Ohio, April 29th, 1959. Dear Mother and Dad, Aunt Olive should be here soon. These are the latest reports. Dick and Joan moved Thursday, and they're here for dinner that evening. We had the kiddies' photos Saturday, exhausting. Patty was in tears except close to Mommy. The photographer tried it with her on my lap and me leaning back, but she objected to me even leaning back. I doubt if they were any good. Mark was out of school all week and went back Monday, and tonight he's coughing again and threw up his supper. They're having tests tomorrow, so I called his teacher, and she said she has no doubt about Mark's ability. Only 5 weeks left in the school year. He's taking French this summer. The Bay Village Junior Women's Club gave $389 more to the Junior Museum last night. They'd planned to give it to the library, but one of the girls phoned John for figures, and since the library is tax-supported, they voted it to the museum. The groundbreaking will be May 17th. Mark's picture will be in the newspaper, if he ever gets well. John spoke to the Lakewood Rotary last week, over 200 men. The vice president where John's brother Dick works told Dick how impressed he was. Dick told me tonight also their new neighbors told him, "Your brother's a big wheel in these parts." We're going to the symphony Saturday, and then John's speaking to the United World Federalists afterwards. I'm going to a forum at the university Saturday afternoon. I'm trying to get another parcel away, clothes I won't wear next winter if I have a baby next spring. You may or may not want to use them. I hate to bother sending more for Janet to Doris if she'd rather not. Mrs. Shea, Mark's teacher, said what a beautiful child Pam is. "She's a real beauty," she said. Good night. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pam, and Patty. P.S. The first ship through to Cleveland on the Seaway docked today. A great day. 602 Huntmere Drive, Bay Village, Ohio, May 10th, 1959. Dear Mother, thank you for your note and hope you didn't get the flu. I'm enclosing Olive's latest notes. She's arriving Thursday evening. I hope she enjoys her visit here too. It's now 1:30 a.m. I've been painting an 8-foot by 10-foot picture of the Junior Museum for the groundbreaking. It's a big sign. I worked on it till 1:30 a.m. Thursday and 3:30 a.m. Friday. Saturday we played bridge at church, and Wednesday I had a board meeting until 2:30 a.m. Last Saturday, we went to the symphony, then a party in University Heights, where John gave a speech at 12 o'clock p.m. on World Federalism. We had beef stroganoff and strawberry pie at 2:30 a.m., home at 3:30 a.m., and John goes bird watching at 7:30 a.m. every Sunday. So it goes. Mark got Mark back to school after 2 weeks of bronchitis and throwing up and 2 bottles of ileticin sulfa. Wednesday I visited school with him, and his teacher has high praises for him. He's good in everything, and I was proud of him. Then we got home. She came and brought him home after giving him his test. Then we had to have Mark's picture taken for the newspaper for the museum groundbreaking. And Pam and Patty have fresh colds. The doctor said she'd never seen a healthier specimen than Pamela. She had a check yesterday and Mark a cold shot. She said she'd never seen a child gain so much weight in a year at her age. She's gained 6.5 pounds and now weighs 49.5, which I did at 8 years of age. We're so glad we have one healthy one, like her dad. When would you want us to come to visit? When would be best for you? I don't know what Patty would do without a big crib, or I'd do without my washing machine. Guess I'm getting entrenched. Also, I'd hate to come home and make you feel bad, and I seem to have regular spells where I blow up at everyone and everything. Certainly wouldn't want you to babysit for all 5 children. I felt it was too much for you when I had Patty, and that would about finish it. Good night. Love, Ruth. 602 Huntmere Drive, Bay Village, Ohio, June 12, 1959. Dearest Mother, we went to Oberlin Saturday with the Duffs and Kitties, who are expecting their 6th child. All 7. Our 3 and their 4 children behaved beautifully, and their young one was at home. I was very happy to get your letter and that Olive's trip to Washington was okay with you. We're sorry that you're still weak, but do take it easy and no big dinners for anyone for a while. We're thrilled Uncle Bud will be with us next weekend. The Summers have invited us and the Garretts to the yacht club for swimming and dinner next Saturday, and I'm sure Bud would enjoy that. We may have a party for Pam in the afternoon. She's taking Lisa and Mark to the circus this Sunday. Saturday night is the inaugural ball on the Aquarama boat, and I'm wearing the dress John bought me, the one I modeled at husband's night, white with big black dots and full sheer sleeves. 500 people will be there, and I'm to make a 3-minute speech. Tomorrow night is Pam's recital, and we're taking some of her friends, and the Rays are coming over too. Today was dress rehearsal, and I took 5 little ones, and Pam did fine. There are about 150 children and so many lovely costumes, a group for each month. Pam is a little yellow chick. Patty ran up and down the aisles dancing, so a neighbor will watch her tomorrow night. She was good most of the time, but it will be late for her. Every morning we go to Bible school, so the lessons each evening plus meetings. My Girl Scouts get their art badges Sunday. We went down yesterday to sell circus tickets, and then we went to see about buying a new station wagon if we make the trip home by car. By plane, the children are half fares. For our family, it's as much as it is for Olive to fly round trip from England to Tacoma, Washington, and back. So we'll see. I wrote to Alfred to see if you could all get together. It would be nice if Doris and the kiddies could come with Bud and stay with us while he's in Toronto. I do hope they can. Mark carries the cross in church tomorrow. The Sistarics had a 9-pound, 6-ounce boy today, so I'm watching the girls while he visits the hospital. It's midnight, so good night. Take care. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pam, and Patty. 602 Huntmere Drive, Bay Village, Ohio, June 15th, 1959. Dearest Mother, Connie was married a week ago. I sent her a telegram. How thrilled we are to be seeing Bud Friday, and how nice if Doris and the kiddies could be along. Pam's dance recital was a big success, and so was our inaugural ball last night aboard the Aquarama. I wore my new dress, John wore his white tuxedo, an orchid from the auxiliary, and I gave a 3-minute speech that my dear husband approved of. He said I was very enthusiastic. Today was circus day after church, and Carol, Dave, Lisa, and Kathy came for it, and afterward a picnic outdoors. Dick and Joan joined us for birthday cake and ice cream. I fixed a circus cake. Chocolate icing, red and white tent top on poles, and animal candles and around the sides. Also a gumdrop tree and balloons and lanterns strung between the trees. A circus tablecloth, plates, napkins, cups, and clown hats. Tomorrow we have Bible class each morning, and tomorrow night I help screen the applicants for the Miss Cleveland contest. I have meetings Wednesday and Thursday nights, and Bud arrives Friday. We're going to have the neighbor kiddies for a party Saturday afternoon, and at 6 o'clock we go to the yacht club for swimming, boating, and dinner. Hope we can have a picnic Sunday after church and maybe more swimming. It's midnight, so night-night, but do let us know when would be best for us to come. You say anytime, but when would be best? You can't have us at the same time as Auntie, so when would be the best? John can take any time but would like to settle. He has plane fares, $600, and station wagon prices, $2,600, and wants to know the best time for you. I wrote Uncle Alfred, so hope he sees Olive too. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pam, and Patty. 602 Huntmere Drive, Bay Village, Ohio, June 25th, 1959. Dearest Mother, thank you so much for Pam's cute skort and school kit. She wore the white one while Bud was here, and it does look cute on her. She was quite excited about all her birthday. I was so sorry that I'd been overdoing everything, so had another sore throat on top of my usual one when Bud came, and it developed into a cold, so both Patty and I have coughs now. I hope Bud didn't get it. Of course, I couldn't go swimming at the yacht club, although they all did, and then we had fillets of lobster for dinner. I really envied them swimming. Bud said it was his first since he was here Labor Day. He went to church with us and a trip around the city and atop the terminal tower, and also helped blow up balloons for Pam's party. All the way to the airport, Pam said she wanted to buy Bud something. When we got to the airport, while John parked the car, we went in and carried Patty in her stroller up the stairs because the escalator was off. Then we discovered Pam was missing. I told Bud to go on and Mark watched Patty while I searched for Pam. There she was, down looking for the stairs, a big smile on her face. In one hand clenched a fistful of change, and in the other a chocolate bar. "Look what I bought for Uncle Bud." So we rushed to Gate 7 to thrust it at Bud. "I hope he saves it for baby Brian," she said. On the way back, she bought John 2 cigars. Regarding the chocolate bar, Pam said, "The lady took my little money and gave big money back change." John didn't have a chance to say goodbye to Bud. He asked, but they wouldn't let him get on, and when he couldn't see Bud at any window, but the kiddies waved anyway. I went to bed the moment we got home and have been sick ever since. I had to cancel on tutoring my little girl. The wedding sounded very nice. Hope you don't overdo yourself after being so weak. We hope you enjoy your Waskasoo trip. Bud seemed to want us to go, and we'd enjoy it, but just can't see leaving all the children with you, and he says they can't take theirs along. Maybe if we took Mark, Pam, and Brian, and they left Janet with Doris's mother, and you had Patty. I just can't seem to feel this trip yet. Thanks again for the nice gifts for Pam. Good night. God bless. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pam, and Patty. 602 Huntmere Drive, Bay Village, Ohio, July 8, 1959. Dear Mother, Dad, and Aunt Olive, we were so glad to hear that Aunt Olive arrived fine. I'm sure you're having a good visit. I'm sorry the trip over the Rocky Mountains was a fizzle. I thought you might visit Banff while in Calgary. It's such a short trip and a chance to see more Rockies. We have passed a milestone today. Mark and Pam went alone by bus to visit Grandma Ray in Sandusky, Ohio until the weekend. Mark said he was shaking when he got there. He felt the responsibility. Good little kids. I put them on with tickets and a note, and then Grandma met them at her corner. Quite a step in our lives. The birdies are flying from the nest. We have made reservations to fly home on Tuesday, the 21st of July. arriving that evening. We would like to know if that is too soon for you. Maybe we could go to Katepwa that weekend with Bud and Doris and take the children with us. If Aunt Olive is still with you, maybe then we would stay with Bud and Doris. We would like to see Auntie again, of course. Do let us know if you'd prefer us to wait until later. John felt to drive would be too much. I'm much better. I've been tutoring my little girl for 2 weeks, $6 an hour, but just twice a week for a half an hour when Patty naps. Her mother says she's already noticed an improvement in her speech. We had a wonderful day swimming at Cedar Point Sunday, the best day yet, and Mark can float, dead man's float. We're having 14 for a party and cookout Saturday night. Hope it's nice so we can have it outdoors and use our Japanese lanterns and torches. We've had the most beautiful weather lately. Mark won first prize in the Bay Village races Saturday, July 4th. It's 1:30 a.m., so good night and let us know. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pam, and Patty. 602 Huntmere Drive, Bay Village, Ohio, July 18th, 1959. Dear folks, believe it or not, I'm writing this while we're chaperoning a Navy dance at the Cleveland Arena. They had a naval landing down at Edgewater Park. 400,000 people were down to see it, and the traffic was terrible. They cut off the shoreway, so I had a bad time going downtown to shop. They have 900 girls here tonight, and we're supposed to be introducing and sending out any not hostesses. They have 4 girls from the colleges. Actually, the chaperones are dancing and talking. We got your letter this morning, and we're glad Auntie is enjoying her visit. We're surprised that she's returning to the West Coast, but so glad that she'll visit California. Mark has asked to move there, and today Pam said, "I'm 5 now, Daddy, so it's my turn for you to take me to California." Mark went last year. I sold $40 worth of Christmas cards yesterday for the auxiliary. We had a budget committee meeting Thursday and program Wednesday. I also tutored this week. Our party was fine last week. I cooked from 11 o'clock until 2 p.m., had our torches and Japanese lanterns, very pretty. We'll arrive in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada on flight number 17 at 3 o'clock p.m. your time, Tuesday, July 21st, this Tuesday. I'm wondering how we'll make it. Patty's on a medicine and paregoric for loose bowels. She's quite unhappy about not eating and just boiled skim milk. She tried to grab John's hamburger bun. Mark and Pam sold about 37 glasses of Kool-Aid this week. A real thriving business. They pay me for the Kool-Aid and sugar. Pam took her savings to buy presents for baby Brian and told Mark to for Janet. See you. Love, John, Ruth, Mark, Pam, and Patty. Now we have an article here in one of the publications that Ruth sent to her mother, and it has to do with her husband, John S. Ray, my father. Protestant Big Brothers 2 years old. John S. Ray chosen president. 61 Big Brothers assigned. John S. Ray, attorney, past president of the Junior Chamber of Commerce and member of St. Barnabas Episcopal Parish, Bay Village, was elected president of Protestant Big Brothers at the organization's March board meeting. He succeeds J. C. Standish, who has recently been elected to the board of Big Brothers of America. Earlier in the month, Big and Little Brothers attended the second annual banquet, at which the annual report was released. At the completion of our second year of operation, 50 Little Brothers have been assigned to Big Brothers. These boys, ranging in ages from 8 to 18, were all in need of the kind of relationship an interested male volunteer can offer a fatherless boy. At the present time, we're in a position to assign a total of 75 Big Brothers to Little Brothers. This will be done as soon as this number has been recruited and trained. And now we have, and also another enclosure that Ruth sent to her mother is the The Junior Chamber of Commerce Creed, the JC Creed. We believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. Now, there are letters to the editor based on the original publication, and the first letter is from Tessa J. Delina, the former secretary of Restless Educational Center in Quezon City, Philippines. Dear Mr. Ray, my warmest greetings to you and your family. I have just finished reading SFMC number 48, and as always, I had fun reading it. This particular issue was quite hilarious with the antics of Pam and the children growing up so fast. To date, you have had 32 issues of DMLR series, not to mention the other issues which had different titles. For me, this has been quite an incredible feat you made, and I'm sure you have made the members of your family very happy. The clippings at the end of every issue which you attach are interesting to read too. I cannot help but compare how life was then and try to put yourself in the present time. Ruth and John seem to be very happy in raising their family, and I like the anecdotes of the 3 children. Thank you for such a wonderful issue. Sincerely yours, Tessa J. Delina, Quezon City, Philippines. Now a letter from the author herself, Ruth Smallshaw Ray. Dear Editor, Dr. Nitch said she'd never seen a healthier specimen than Pamela. She weighed 49 pounds, what I did at 8. How ironic. Ruth S. Ray, Rocky River, Ohio. And we have a letter to the editor from John S. Ray, Ruth's husband and my wonderful father. Dear Editor, just finished SFMC number 48. Many very interesting items. Mark asked whether there really was such a person as Jesus Christ, and Pamela assured him instantly that there was, and then gave an illuminating capsule history of the world. The reference to Dr. Bruce Whitmore brings back the struggle we had to get the Protestant Big Brothers set up as a separate entity and out from underneath the control of the Social Welfare Department at the Cleveland Area Church Federation. When your mother told Pam she had a cute pot body, Pam's response was priceless. You do too, Mommy, especially the milk things. It's a good thing they are not hard. Pam's revelation that Mark can wiggle his pecker. Good to be reminded that my mother thought Red was a good daughter-in-law. Pam's story about her bed and blanket is a real hoot. Keep up the good work. Love, Dad. John S. Ray, Rocky River, Ohio. To be continued. Well, that concludes today's presentation. You might consider checking out our website, Adventures in History with Peter J. Ray, at peterjray.com. So far, we've made 676 history videos in 7 areas: world history, American history, book reviews, poetic tours, Cleveland baseball, family history, and autobiography. There's a donate feature. You might consider making a donation so that we can continue making these videos. If you live in Metro Manila, Philippines, and are looking for a high school, you might consider Restless Educational Center, located on Allenby Street, the inclined plane, in Barangay Maytunas, not far from the corner of Pigavar and Wilson Street in San Juan, Metro Manila, Philippines. At Rest Celeste, we specialize in helping young people who have had difficulty in the larger traditional high school. It's more than a school, it's a warm, supportive community, and we try to be creative and innovative. And the website is restceleste.education. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. God bless you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.